Hey, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's Donna from Tarot to do a how will this Venus retrograde affect you reading. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do the reading with the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. This right here. But I have a feeling that this retro is probably going to affect you in a couple of ways without even looking at this. And I'm gonna actually do a here. We'll shuffle this. We're gonna do a Moonology card or two, and then one from spellcasting oracle, so we'll do that too. And I've already shuffled. I'll just do a good faith shuffle on this one. So just knowing where things are in your chart, especially if you're Scorpio rising, what I can tell you is that well, first of all, the emphasis is going to be on third house matters. Third house matters are communication, transportation, short trips, like, you know, the grocery store to work or something like that, as opposed to long trips, which are like, you know, taking a cruise or moving. So that kind of stuff. And then as far as people who are involved in third house, it's aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters. So there's that. But I'm feeling that you are going to spend a lot of time you're going to be going after the coin. You're going to be trying really hard to make the money, which is good because there's probably going to be things trying to take your money, costing you money. In fact, I almost feel like somehow vehicles are going to cost you money. Hopefully, you don't try to buy an expensive vehicle during this Venus retro because that would be a big mistake. You will end up regretting that because it'll end up costing you more than it's worth. I mean, I don't think it has to do with partnerships necessarily, even though Venus, the planet of love and money, is with Pluto for a chunk of this. It starts off actually with, you know, big time with the conjunction of the two. So obsession in love, obsessive lovers. I mean, we all know your partner's crazy, right? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but they're definitely not normal, right? So there's that. And then also, with completely unrelated to the tarot, you know that in 2024, your home life is going to change greatly. Where you live or what your house is like, just your home life in general is going to undergo a huge transformation starting in 2024. So there's that. So let's take a look. And let's see. Okay, I shuffled really well. And that card came out in the same position as it did for Gemini. Okay, it's going to require patience. And the Queen of Earth. Well, at least you have two Earth cards. That's good. That's to show stability. But you have the Seven of Water, which is like the Seven of Cups, which shows, once again, yet another person who, during a Venus retrograde, is showing some lack of realism, you know, wearing rose-colored glasses in a situation. Whether it's a love situation or a financial situation, I don't know. But the Four of Earth is you being kind of stubborn, holding on stubbornly to something, either an idea, a person, or a thing. King of Fire is like the King of Wands, you being very passionate about someone or something. But then there's some confusion and you having to be patient. Here's your, you've got, so the King of Fire and the Queen of Earth. So hopefully it won't be scorched earth. So practical meets passionate. Say hello. So let's see. For the Moonology cards, we have a win-win outcome is forecast. All right. Full moon in Libra. And then conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. All right. So Libra is also a sign that's ruled by Venus, the planet going retrograde. From our vantage point on Earth, it looks like it's going backwards. It's not really. It's in its trajectory around the sun, as in combination with hours, at that point, it's in its trajectory, it looks like it's going backwards. It's just coming around the bend. And once it reaches this part, it looks as if it's going backwards. So it flips the energy. Okay, TikTok, whatever. All right, so, fertility. Ooh. And passion. There's the, look, and the King of Fires right here. So I'm going to warn some of you, Scorpios, just make sure if you're not trying to have children, just be careful. If you are trying to have children, then there might be some issues. So either an unexpected pregnancy or problems with getting pregnant. Because the fertility, that's when the fertility card comes up. But you have the passion card, so I have a tendency to think that it's more likely that there's going to be people out there that may have an unexpected surprise. So if you're not trying to have a surprise, be careful, all right? The passion card, the fertility card. And it says, like I said, win-win outcome, conclusions are within reach. You're going to have to be patient because you're not going to see things clearly, and there's going to be some confusion, I think, in your world during this Venus retrograde, which goes from December 19th to January 29th. There's actually the whole cycle. There's actually phases to the cycle. There's a pre-retro shadow, which began November 19th. So if anything significant happened on the 19th of November, notice it's going to kind of flavor this retrograde. And then the retrograde ends, I want to say on March 2nd, I believe. If it goes direct, yeah, that's about right. So it goes direct January 29th, so I think around March 2nd is when the post-retro shadow finishes up. But the pre-retro is always worse than the post-retro. So the main retrograde taking place during January and the last few days of, well, the last 2 weeks, actually, of December. That's the most frustrating part, but it starts to kick in during the pre-retro shadow. So starting November 19th up to, so that day, and the day that it stations, which is the 19th. So the day it stations, pay attention. See if there's going to be a big fight that happens with you and a partner, or some letter arrives in the mail, or an email arrives, or something telling you that you have to pay some large sum of money, or something is no longer covered for this, that, whatever, something that's going to cost you money, cause you problems financially, or cause you problems relationship-wise. So just pay attention and just be on the lookout for that. Start, like, December 19th is when it kicks in, and then it's going to continue whatever it's doing. So let's see, we're doing, we're out, Cancer's next. All right, so we're doing Cancer next. Let's see what else. Sun in second. Yep, money. Money is your focus. So you're going to have Mars there the entire retrograde. So you want to pay attention to your money. It looks like you put a lot of effort into making it, but again, like I said, it looks like there's going to be things that take it, so you're going to need to make the effort. And let's see, we're doing Cancer next, so we're going to do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny. And I'm wrapping this one up pretty quickly. It's late for me right now. It's 9:55 p.m., but that's, I got to get up at 2:30 a.m. Because I'm doing a lot of shifts at my benefits job. The tarot is not my main income. It's, it's my passion. I would like it to be my main income eventually, but at the moment I have a benefits job that I put 60 hours a week into, with a little, not a huge commute, but it's like 45 minutes. I got to get up at 2:30, so this is actually late. I wanted to do a longer read, but I just don't have it in me. So people are jealous of you. They like to have their cake and eat it too. Argument, there we go. Relax, just relax. They love you, and speak your truth. And apparently they're losing sleep over this. Whatever. So you might have already had an argument with somebody, and maybe that began November 19th or sometime, in November. So let's see. You know what? Let's put these two together. Tell it like it is. They love you. So, good. Tell it like it is with them. All right? Scorpio, I love you guys. And I will see you all in the next read. All right?